creamy, precise, great pigment. This is a gorgeous 5-piece eye crayon set. I used this when I was getting ready for the show. This is the color that I put on first, which is called I Am. A beautiful matte, but there are also some shimmers in here. You have everything you need to give yourself a beautiful eyeshadow look. You are going to get your I Believe, your I Can, I Will, I Am, and I Do. $39.98 for 5 pieces, clean, safe ingredients, cruelty-free, and your easy pay is $13 and change. Doris, I think so often we get worried about eyeshadow. We don't know what color do I use, where do I put each color, how do I do it, what brush do I use? Now we don't have to worry. We have a full set right here. So talk to us about this beautiful eye crayon set.
Listen, Rachel, I couldn't agree with you more. I really think, and I wonder if you feel the same way, that doing your eyes is probably one of the hardest things about doing your makeup.
Yes.
I was talking to my mom, my face is done, my lips are done, my brows are done. I was still working on my eyes, right?
Yep.
Like, it takes a hot minute to do your eyes, but when you have the right product, it really makes it so much easier. So why I created a crayon? My grandson, Easton, plays with big crayons like this. You know why? Because he can control them. He's 4, he can grab it, he can control it. If you have dexterity issues, if you have sight issues, if you have heaviness, all of these things in your eye, you need something to make it easy for you.
Right.
And if you have great eyes, this is even better. But so why I created this, first and foremost, I make shadow sticks. I love them. This is a normal size shadow stick. Okay, ready? This is a crayon.
Wow. Okay.
This is 4 times bigger than a shadow stick.
Wow.
So I make these. I'm not downing on these guys, but I'm going to tell you, this is a big bad boy, and this right here are all the colors that you're going to wear. They're the neutrals that open up your eye. They're the neutrals that I have on right now that make my eyes, whether you have blue eyes, green eyes, brown eyes, hazel, whatever color eye, even a colored contact, it plays off of color. But watch how easy these are. That's the cool thing. These right here, and they also have ingredients in it that are actually going to smooth out the look of the eyelid, because our eyelid gets very thin, right?
Yes.
They don't produce, it gets really, really thin. Watch how now I could stop right there, or if I wanted to, I could blend a little bit with my finger.
Oh my gosh.
But you don't have to. It goes right where you want it to go. Now you don't have to stick powder on your eye. Remember, all of our products are completely talc-free. Talc, when it dries, gets big and crusty on the skin, the eye, whatever. So here, let's talk about those ingredients. There's chamomile, there's ginseng in here, orchid extract in here. These are smoothing ingredients for that eyelid. So if you say to me, Doris, I don't really do my eyes anymore because they're thin, I don't like, powder like sticks to them, I'm going to tell you, stop right now. I hear you.
Okay.
And if you can do this, okay, and just get it on, right?
Wow.
How about you just put the crease? Just like this, put it right on. That's what I have on my crease. Literally like that, and just you can tap it, not tap it. Use a brush, don't. I just put them there, and then I just take my finger and I do like that. You don't even have to.
Yeah, that's how I did too. I just used my finger to tap it on, and it very easily smoothed out. Look at Autumn. Autumn's showing all those beautiful colors. And Doris, it's so important to have clean beauty, especially around our eyes and when it comes to our lips. And this gives us that assurity that we have clean beauty around a very sensitive part of our face.
Yep, and this is our holiday kit. So these colors won't be brought back. You won't see these in January. This is a color, this is a set, just like the lip crayons that we did just for the holiday season. Imagine being able to go to your holiday party, Rachel. So easy, having your eyes done. I really think that that's an area that we all feel uncomfortable doing. Unless you're like a makeup artist, unless you sit down and you're really skilled at it. It's not something, people that are my age, we didn't have YouTube. We had like a department store, someone did it and they said, oh, here's your quad of powdered eyeshadow.
Right.
Look at Autumn's eye. It's pretty, it's soft, it's not garish, it's not too much. And look how smooth her eyelids look. This has that orchid and the ginseng and the chamomile, all of those beautiful ingredients. It's not a colored powder. a colored powder
No.
that you go like this, and you're like, oh,
Right.
okay, I have
And
to
then
blend
you're
it.
like, where's the color? It's not, nothing's coming.
Yeah. Or four colors end up looking muddy or gray on
Right.
the eye. These colors, wherever you want them, is where they go. Super easy. You can play. Don't get stuck in the makeup rut. Please, please, if I can pull you out of that rut, because we do. I graduated high school in the 80s, right? I was born in the 60s. And what happens is we get used to wearing makeup when we felt the prettiest. Like to me, it
Yeah.
was probably in my mid to late 20s, early 30s, and you would stick that same routine, stick it, stick it, stick it. And your face changes.
Right.
You change. Your life has changed. Your makeup routine should stay up with you. Because if you're
Yes.
still doing the same makeup, Rachel, that you were doing, for the last 20 years, it's going to date you. It's going to put like a date stamp on you. And I don't want that. I'm telling you, these are the easiest thing. If you get nothing in the show and you want to do your eyes, these crayons make life so easy. And the ingredients are so good. The ginseng and the borage and the cucumber and the vitamin E and the orchid, they really are just gorgeous.
If purchased separately, you're looking at $130, but tonight, $39.98. You have some that are a little bit shimmery, but nothing over the top. It's not hugely glittery, just a little bit of shimmer. You've got some that are that beautiful matte option. And then Doris, we also have those deeper shades that we can use in our crease to really kind of give the shadow. And then of course that beautiful highlight as well that you were using just under your brow bone too.
Yeah, and you have everything that you want. The two little bit of the illuminating ones you just put in the middle of the eyelid, and then you use that really deeper shade. Notice that I did a dark brown, I didn't do a black. That is so soft and pretty to line the eye, to smudge underneath the lash line, to
Great.
give definition to the eye. It's exactly what I did. I always just put a little, I don't use liner, I use shadow underneath my eye, and that's literally how I get the shape to my eye. If you're not doing that, you're going to lose shape, and it's actually going to make you look older.
That is that's really great advice because so often eyeliner can be so difficult. So now instead, let's just use an easy eye crayon and give ourselves that wonderful little bit of a smudged look. You get all 5 colors in that set, so there's no choosing. It should be $130, and tonight is $39.98. Give us a call, 800-500-7590.